Hey, ngwana man.
I am njani ngwana man.
Kongo kuhava man.
Hayi pfukile man. Hayi se ifikile kwala Joni xilungwini ka nyama hili ku hela matilo ya doda.
I ring makeup mungwani.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Nothing new. Hanya solo ku vutomi byi tika man.
Yeah, all thanks to Nedbank and FANS Wethu TV. I bet some people will die without makeup. This thing is not things for the poor. Or this is not it's not
Yeah.
Some people, I was telling KJ, some people they will only be makeup when they are dead.
Yeah, it's very sad and it's a sad truth. It's a very sad truth.
Yeah, my ring fell.
No, we cannot complain. We are living a very good life. Some of us have reached the finals. We are at the Nedbank House. Obviously, by far, according to me, one of the biggest finals that we are to see.
Yes. I cannot disagree to that. I think this final is going to put South African top flight football on the map. Let's just hope and pray that the standard of officiating doesn't downgrade our South African football, because referees has been at the center of the conversation each and every game. Yes. So I'm just blessed sitting next to a fan with a PhD, the most decorated fan in the Republic of South Africa.
Oh yes, you can say that again. It's handed by Dr. Ivan Koza in 2010.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm facing a very strong opponent. I won't lie, in Mamelodi Sundowns, though. I think, especially you are senior here to me. We are, because we understand rivalry. We are not the most hated, but we are, because they take more pictures with you, even when they say in the comment section that they hate you. But I always see them taking pictures with you, so we understand this thing.
Yeah, what I can say is it's not a hatred. People must not confuse the hatred with rivalry.
Yeah.
Last week I was watching Tottenham with Man City, and to my surprise, I saw Tottenham celebrating when conceding a goal against Man City. To myself, I said this has to be the saddest day in the history of football.
Yeah.
But immediately, sense knocked my mind.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that this is rivalry at its best, because we are talking about a North London derby.
Yes.
Tottenham is the biggest rival of Arsenal. They don't want Arsenal to win. That's what we are doing. We don't hate Sundowns.
Exactly.
We are against the total dominance from Sundowns. So we are happy if they are winning the league and they are not able to win the cups.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly. I think, I don't know, maybe if it goes, I would say it's a matter of age, but I'm asking myself, since you are also born of 1970 together with Mamelodi Sundowns, I'm asking myself your understanding rivalry, because I'm always trying to teach Sundowns fans that this is not a love show. This is not all you need is love. This is football. This is competition. This is business. It's not like we hate you. We cannot be overemphasizing the fact that love, hate. You cannot be, I cannot be held liable for loving your wife or your girlfriend. You cannot be asking me questions of, he hates Sundowns with passion. This is not hate, it's rivalry. Go and read your dictionary.
Yes, you are right. You are asking me a question that we are born of the same year in 1970. But if you are talking about that, we were born of the same year in the year 1970, but they were nowhere to be found. Upper Sundowns is just becoming popular today. You ask yourself, where were they in those previous years? That is why I said previously that Sundowns is not a big team. They are yet to be a big team. Why am I saying this? You don't become big overnight.
Yeah.
They say we are historian. We always speak about history. Yes, history is necessary because it's something which we have achieved. Where were they when we were achieving that? So they are in the process of becoming the biggest.
Yeah.
So even you tomorrow, when you are playing against Sundowns on the final, it will be the second biggest team in South Africa, which is Orlando Pirates, and the third biggest. Do you agree on that?
Let me agree, because now I'm not playing against you. Based on context, I don't want to dwell on smaller things. I'm dealing with another elephant wannabe. Remember, I always say that Pirates is panacea to South African football. Whenever some teams are dominating, Pirates is always there to defend. In fact, I say Pirates is the public protector of South African football. You will never have full dominance in South African football where Pirates exist. and led by Dr. Ivan Khoza. It goes without saying, we are not here to play. We are not selling Magunya and Archer here. No one will have it easy. We don't care whether you're using mining money and stuff, whether you love or hate us. We are not in a romantic show. This is not all you need. Love. All you need is love.
Yeah, hence they are telling you that they are always saying that you come with some tavern facts.
You will never find nicer facts than tavern people.
True.
Because those ones, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Remember, they are bit percentages off and stuff. And they say when you are a bit drunk, you speak the truth.
Yes.
Those ones will always the truth, unlike the church people. And remember, I'm not saying anything otherwise against church
I
people.
hear you better.
But I'm just saying they are the most honest people I know. That's why I always find content there.
Oh, okay. And what I want to say, stick to what you are doing. Stick to what you do best and continue with it. Don't listen to people. You know, the problem with us blacks, in particular African, we try to be someone else. That is why we are not successful in what you do. Find what you do best and continue with it. If they want you to analyze, we don't come to FANS Wethu. They don't give us a manual that this was what you do. There's no formula of doing things. Do things the best way you know how.
Senior, I appreciate that, and I take it from you. There's quite some few interviews that I tried to be someone else, but I understood that I don't want to write a book using someone's hand. This is me on and off the camera, and I think I'm one of the most authentic people after you, maybe, but I think people say somehow when they're on cameras and stuff, I won't lie to you and say here, I want Sundowns to win the Champions League. Why? I'm a Pirates fan. I don't want Sundowns to win the Champions League. I don't want any team to win the Champions League. I want Pirates to win the second Champions League and to win the league. That's what rivalry is all about.
Yeah, that is what it's all about. And remain true to yourself. That's what I can advise you. You know, what I know about this guy, my friend KG once mentioned something at Loftus, and he said, Mamelodi Sundowns, they play beautiful football. He was not wrong. He was right. But you know what I've seen? I've seen them praising him. The next day they benefited through the referee's error, and he said they are benefiting. Now they attack him, the very same people, because why? They want you to speak what they want to hear. It's propaganda. The moment you speak another language, you don't know football. And they always say Papa Wawa is speaking about Kaizer Chiefs, about Mamelodi Sundowns every time. You go to their match. I've seen lots of videos. Steve, this is Sundowns 1 and what, blah 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 0. I'm joined by a fan. My brother, what is your name and where from? Hey, Chiefs is playing Capitec Cup. Do you understand? They always speak about Kaizer Chiefs. What's stopping us from speaking about Mamelodi Sundowns? But anyway, we are going to the final. What is your prediction with the final of the Nedbank Cup?
The final of the Nedbank Cup, I predicted even before we started that I even congratulated the boys in advance that whoever that is going to play against Orlando Pirates will definitely lose. In fact, and I even said this, that the only team that I was scared of, it's Stelis, and they'd never lost in Nedbank, according to me. But we know who became the man of the match. I mean, there was an injury of the line assistant coach, assistant referee, and again the referee allowing,
that
the story.
Injury, do you think it was staged or it was real?
That one, it reminds me of a certain movie, but I think it was real.
Okay.
Yeah. With that said, I'm not going to be nice here. I want to correct this. Even the issue of the Nedbank. I know Thibaut is not here. You'll be asking, who's the player of the season? Let me say it without any fear of contradiction. No one spoke of Ronwen. I did ask this to my colleague Pep a month ago in Durban to say who's the player of the season. You know what he said? He mentioned Allende, nowhere near mentioning Ronwen Williams. You know what is the thing? You know why people are mentioning Ronwen Williams now? Is because their coach went and advocated for Ronwen Williams. Even yesterday, I think 2 days ago, he was advocating that he should be player of the season. Coach of the season. And people should let me rather educate it for a few minutes. When we talk about individual accolades, it's different to when you say you've won the league or anything. Even with Tiko Modise, he has won football of the season without even winning anything. So people must be able to differentiate between salt and water that is inside salt. If you are unable to do that, you will never win.
Okay, talking about, I know it's about individual brilliance, but we shouldn't avoid the fact that even the trophies play a major role. You will see when we talk about Ballon d'Or, they always check what have you won.
Yes.
Messi winning Ballon d'Or, they check you won the World Cup. That is why most of the players who win the Ballon d'Or, if there is no World Cup playing, they will check if you won the UCL, and obviously you stand a very good chance. I'm not against Ronwen Williams. Is one of our own in South Africa, but in my humble opinion, he doesn't deserve to win it. Yes, he deserves to be nominated. Why am I saying so? You know, it's not going to be fair. He is going to win it either way. Let me tell you why. Because these are people who are going to vote, and it is going to be influenced by that. This man have saved lots of penalties in AFCON. This man have saved penalties in Champions League. He has saved penalties in AFL, and people will forget that this is not PSL. But for the fact that that happened, it will influence those who are going to vote. Not that he deserve it.
You've taken words out of me. That's why I'm saying people cannot differentiate between the two. When we are talking about your wedding, that your wedding was well organized and stuff, we are not talking about your 21st party. It might happen that in your 21st party, you couldn't even afford to buy a cake. But now that in your wedding, you are rich and everything, people forget, they think even your 21st was expensive. This is the difference.
Yeah.
People are missing it.
Yeah, that is why I've heard Pep the other time saying...
Which Pep? Pepsel or?
Pepsel.
Oh.
Yes, not Pep Light. I've heard Pepsel and saying Ronan Williams should be made should be nominated for Ballon d'Or. A Ballon d'Or. Vuka Makanden, wake up and smell coffee. A Ballon d'Or where you didn't even win a CAF.
Yeah.
But you must be nominated for a Ballon d'Or. He's not even talking about goalkeeper of the season, Ballon d'Or or whatsoever. But to be nominated for a Ballon d'Or, that's insane, man.
Let me tell you something, Chairman. It sounds more like him. I always say the guy's emotionally illiterate, and
emotional damage.
He's damaged because let me tell you, he behaves like a fan. Where have you seen a coach behaving like a fan? I mean, that guy, the thing that he said, and I always say, with Sundowns and everything, and we'll never shy away from resources. I mean, if I own a team and I've been winning cups for 3 years or 4 years, and you come as a coach, I'll definitely tell you, I'm popping out money for you to win the Champions League. And for 8 years, you are failing and you call yourself successful. I mean, according to me, if Kaizer Chiefs are able to be in top 8, it will be the same achievement as Sundowns, as per finances, according to me, because the way I see things, I don't expect these nin pom poms to see it the same way.
You are very right, because if you can check, Mamelodi Sundowns in the season 2022 to 2023, they spent 106. It's 104 million to sign players. Then 2023 to 2024 season, they spent 96 million to sign players in their transfer window. These 2 seasons, how much, if you can sum it, is 200 million for transfer window. And if you can check, last season, what did they win? They only won a league. This season, what are they going to win? Let's not count that African Makufe.
Homemade.
Possibly is that they are going to win what? They are going to win a league only.
Yes.
So in this previous 2 seasons, you have spent 200 million and also undisclosed, some of undisclosed amount, but only to win the league. So it is safe to say that it's a failing project.
They're failing. They are worse. Hence I'm saying if Kaizer Chiefs is to get into the top 8, you've achieved the same thing, if not more, because of the resources used. Remember, I think there's a misunderstanding here. I think Mutsipe's accountant is using football for mining. He's confused. The books for football, the money he's finding football is the same as the one that you use for mining. He's thinking it's otherwise. I think they must check their books.
And let me tell you something. Going against Mbombela, I think this is going to be the biggest, one of the biggest final we are going to witness. Also, we have witnessed a very good final at Moses Mabhida, which you played against Mamelodi Sundowns. It's just unfortunate and sad that we are in Mbombela, a very small stadium. And if you can check, sold out in I think 2 to 5 hours. And I think they didn't do justice to that. I think they should have changed the venue and brought it to FNB Stadium, taking into consideration that Mamelodi Sundowns is the team from Gauteng, Orlando Pirates is a team from Gauteng. So it will be fair to bring it to 94,000 capacity. And I think it will still be sold out even if it was at FNB Stadium.
Yes, I think it would have been a very great venue due to, a lot of elements. I mean, being in Gauteng. Also, remember, I just don't understand some people. Sometimes they'll tell you, when you talk about football, like now I'm talking about the final and you're not there in the final, they'll tell you, lo ukhuluma because of Glali Chiefs. Football, this is football. If a team wants to play alone, let them create their own league and play with their own children. But if you are playing with us, we'll always comment about you. If you are number 1, we'll always talk about you. You are leading.
That's true. That's true. And there at Mbombela, I can can assure you, we have seen it in Moses in Moses Mabhida.
Yeah.
There were only 53, if I'm not mistaken. The stadium was filled by Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. You must not be surprised to see lots of Kaizer Chiefs. Maybe there will be a grandstand which is going to be gold and black there. I'm very sure that those people don't have even tickets in their hands.
Yeah.
And if you can see behind us there, it is written Kiyo na ya Rona. They didn't say Kiyo na ya Sundowns. Kiyo na ya Rona. That is why we will be there to witness history. And if you can check there, I am there, I'm visible there. So that is why how do I enter? I enter.
Exactly. I don't remember when they sell tickets, they say this is because you are playing a particular team. This one is for Chiefs and Pirates. There's a reason why we support each other. You understand? This is football. Football, it also builds the economical side of our lives. So people don't understand that, you know.
Yes. And just to clear confusion, it's not that I'm supporting Pirates. I'm not supporting Pirates, but may the best team win, and I know the best team on the day it will be Orlando Pirates. And as I've said, I don't hate Mamelodi Sundowns, but I'm against a total dominance from Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
So I say to Orlando Pirates, good luck, and may the best team win. And I know you are not going to disappoint. I've said it in Peter Mukaba that the day you played, you defeated Mamelodi Sundowns. I think it was 3-0 when Monapule Saleng scored a 3-goal.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Mangoba Mniti was demoted.
Yeah.
The very same thing is going to happen. I know after Sundowns lose, you'll hear them in the interviews of Amafenwek that he must go. He must go.
Exactly. There's going to be a serious cabinet reshuffle. The Pep Light and Pep Cell, they are going somewhere where they're going to be demoted. In fact, not demoted. They are going to be brought to their own real position. So it's not demotion. He shouldn't be disappointed. And I think they are going to lose to a very good coach. I mean, there's no way for me to go to Spain and hire a coach and going to be defeated by this one from Maravastat FC. Never. It's not going to happen under the leadership of Dr. Evan Kos.
Yes, I see Coach Rivero defending it. The man came to PSL last season. He didn't really need time to adapt. In his debut season, he managed to win 2 trophies, MTN 8 and Nedbank Cup. He defended one of the trophy, and I'm sure he's going to defend this one.
Exactly. Remember, you were also robbed. You were supposed to have played the MTN final. Mulifin Seki was robbed of a final, but we know what happens. Hey, this player, the referee, I'm scared of him.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you.
I can't say